um, anyone in chat, these streams have been going not very well. I can't tell if I'm live or not. It says the stream is in good condition. It's not coming up on my end. I can't. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, well, anyways, disregarding the whole I don't know if I'm even live thing, I guess I'll get started. Now you might be wondering where I've been for the last month. If you didn't watch that update video, I encourage you to go watch it. But I'll give you the gist of it. I've been having technical difficulties, and I can't do much about that, with the drawing tablet specifically. Anyways, I decided I'd do a little live stream here because I probably won't be able to post for the next while. I'm not a very entertaining person, if you haven't already... Oh, oops. If you haven't already grasped that. This probably isn't very fun to watch. But I'll try. I've always really liked this game's atmosphere. It's one of my favorite things about it. If you remember, if you're an old person, an old subscriber, you might remember when I reviewed this game. I gave it a 9 out of 10 for story. I think that's the one thing I change about it. I don't understand why they don't use EGAD more. He's a fun character. How's the audio? Is the game too loud? If anyone's in chat, please, I implore you, let me know. Oh no, is the gameplay lagging? I wanted to go for authenticity with this stream, so I'm using a CRT, because I didn't want any input lag. I don't remember how good I am at this game. I finished it a while back on 3DS, but that hardly counts because it's almost a completely different game in terms of controls. My room is a complete mess of wires at the moment. To do this stream, I have, because again I wanted to stream off the CRT, I have a plethora of AV and HDMI cables all over the place, various USB cables on the ground. I've almost tripped and died 3 times today. There's a ring light above my webcam on top of this Wii sensor bar. Various other things for me to fall on. I really like that, the idea that Nintendo can't imply that things die within the Mario universe, so they had to make the ghosts exist as paintings. It's unbelievably hot in this room. It's also very cramped. I've already established that my room is messy, but it's also cramped. What am I doing? It's, what, like 80 degrees in here? Oh my... I feel really stupid right now. I think the pressure of knowing that there are people watching this is starting to get to me, and so I do stupid things. It's been a while since I played Dark Moon. I don't remember what I thought about it. I remember not liking it nearly as much as the original. But aside from that, I can't really say much about the game. I really don't like the King Boo redesign. On the topic of Luigi's Mansion sequels, I thought Luigi's Mansion 3, it was good, but, I don't know, I feel like it was really, really easy. I haven't gotten around to replaying it yet, but I will in the future. It just... I mean, I get they're trying to appeal to a more casual audience, and having the dark atmosphere probably won't sell as well as it did in 2001. I don't know how credible that statement is, but, I really just wish they'd bring back the same atmosphere, same style as the old one. The first. I'm playing this on Wii because it loads a lot faster. I do have an original GameCube. The only thing with that is I don't enjoy setting it up because for whatever reason the AV cables I have for it are all screwed up. And the CD drive doesn't work all the time. I had to take it apart and repair it. And that took a while because it needs a special screwdriver because Nintendo likes being quirky and they can't use a conventional screw for their consoles. I hope the controller movements aren't too loud. I'm using a blue snowball, and the mic is pretty close to my hands. I'll try my hardest not to make them obnoxiously loud. Oh, I forgot E3's coming up. I don't have high hopes, but I never really do. I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Sony's showing up. Every year I imagine it being disappointing, and it usually is. I'm not really an avid E3 viewer. Typically, I just, for the longest time, I used to just skip straight to the Nintendo conference, because I don't really care. I'm not an active Xbox or Sony consumer. I sold my Xbox 360 a while ago. I probably should have asked for a higher price. They gave me... I sold it to a local shop because they've been struggling, but they only gave me 40 bucks for it. And I get it, that's the same price as, like, eBay and such. Oh, goody, now I'm not gonna get a good portrait for him. But they gave me 40 bucks for the console and, like, $50 for the games that I accompanied it with. And it came up to, like, $90. And $90 can't really buy you much at a local game shop. It was in store credit. I still gave it to them because I never used it. I think the only time I ever saw value in that 360 was playing Banjo-Kazooie in 1080p. I know there's a lot of good Xbox games, but I've never gotten around to playing them. Oh, oops. Ugh, this hurts to do because the GameCube controller I'm using, it's missing the padding on the analog stick. Not the C-stick, I don't know what you call it, but it's missing the padding right here. So when I go like this, it hurts. I do have this orange third-party one right here. But I don't use it too often because it just doesn't feel the same as using a real one. Thought I was doing something wrong. Guess I just didn't rock the horse enough. I'm drinking a can of Diet Sam's Cola. Not Diet Coke, not any brand you've ever heard of, but Diet Sam's. It's not that bad. I wonder what the world record is for this game for any percent. Specifically, tasks. For those of you who don't know, tasks is basically when you put inputs into a robot to do a theoretically perfect speedrun with some humanly impossible inputs. I'd imagine maybe like an hour. I know... Well, I mean, there's two separate categories. There's any percent, and there's no out of bounds, because with out of bounds, it's like 4 minutes, I think. Of course, that's only available on the Japanese version, because Japan typically gets the earliest version of a game. So there's more bugs in the initial release that eventually get patched when they get to PAL or NTSC regions. I remember I bought, because after I sold the Xbox, I didn't have a way of playing Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't want to spend a hefty amount of money to buy a new cartridge, not a repro. So I bought an import from a different local game shop for like 15 bucks. And then realized that if I wanted to do Grunty's Furnace Fun, I would have to have an English copy because I can't answer Japanese trivia. So I think I sold it to a different shop for like 10 bucks. There we go. I'm looking for a better webcam. At the moment, all I have is this tiny little old Logitech webcam that's sitting above the TV. It's very old. Oh goody, silver portrait, like I said. Is there an S rank for this game? Because I remember I went back and I 100%ed a file on 3DS, and then I 100%ed a Hidden Mansion file. And I wonder, because I still got an A rank at the end, and I thought maybe they had added an S rank. I don't know. Ugh. I think these grabber people are the most annoying ghosts to deal with in the game, by and large. Sorry if I go on long spells without saying anything. Sometimes I just don't have the hilarious observations that you might expect from me. No, oh my god, okay. Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. I get that from a from a gameplay perspective, the poltergeist wouldn't be able to work when you're tiny, but still don't understand why you can't use it while tiny. Never mind, I retract that statement. That was a terrible observation. I just fact-checked my own statement. To anyone watching this playlist or this stream in the future, sorry it's very boring. Just warning you early. I put those K rules, those two gifs in the corner of the stream for a Mario Sunshine stream because I'm learning to. It's my new speed game. I'm learning to speedrun it, and for whatever reason, I guess it didn't occur to me to remove it before this stream because it kind of blocks a bit of this stream. Whatever. It's not that big a deal. You know, I've always had nostalgia for, turning the game down here a bit. I've always had nostalgia for Revenge of the Flying Dutchman on the GameCube, specifically. That SpongeBob game. But never the same for Battle for Bikini Bottom. Most people regard Battle for Bikini Bottom as the good one. It's alright. I've never beaten it. I always get stuck in Kelp Forest. I haven't played Revenge of the Flying Dutchman in a while. I'm sure it has its flaws, but I've always regarded it as a good game. That might just be rose-colored glasses. I've got the nostalgia goggles on. My favorite part about early Nintendo games is that there is no way to skip text or speed it up. I never understood why in games that children will largely be playing, there's no way to speed up or skip text. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm revisiting all these rooms to go get the boos that are hidden in here. I typically do it before I forget. It amazes me how they are able to come up with 50 different boo puns. Most of them being somewhat clever. Like, you'd have to think longer than 5 seconds to come up with them. Maybe I'm just easily impressed. You know, my favorite part about this game is that when boos have upwards of 400 health later in the game, they can clip through walls still. And you can go back and forth, and it becomes 20 minutes of going back and forth between the same 2 rooms. And sometimes they can clip and go like 3 floors below. Then you have to go down 2 flights of stairs to go get them. And then there's still a chance they can end up in a different room. I think that's the only real flaw I have with this game. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah. That's the thing with this game. I played it so many times that I know what to do, but I sometimes forget. You know, it really impresses me how many dust particles an old GameCube game could pack on it. Like, I get this game was meant to show off the capabilities of the GameCube, but I always thought this game, it still looks pretty okay for modern day standards. Oh. Hi, X Nintendo sucks, X. XX Nintendo sucks, XX. Hi. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat. Goody goody. I love having to pull up a save box every single time I catch a boo. All 50 times. Never gets old. I just remembered that they're doing another SpongeBob spin-off. They're doing like if I'm not mistaken, they're doing a Patrick thing. And honestly, I wish they would just end all SpongeBob related media at this point. I think the show has far overstayed its welcome. Unpopular opinion, but the show hasn't been good since season 3. I mean, I get they're trying to appeal to a much younger audience now. But I feel like it's just such a tired show. I don't understand why Simpsons is still on the air. I'm very surprised that show hasn't died yet. My dog just tried to come in. They got scared by the HDMI cord in the side of the room. And now the HDMI cord is stuck in the door. Hope that doesn't interfere with anything. I'm just gonna... There. I've always been curious how they do reflections in 3D. Is it a completely different model, or is there some other... Is it like something with textures? I'm still learning 3D, so I still have no idea how they do reflections. I'm in the process of learning how to use Blender. I've switched from... I animated the whoops, you have to put the CD in your computer on Tahoma, which is essentially just OpenTunes. And I don't know, it crashed constantly. I remember I was working on a New Year's video and it crashed and I hadn't saved, so I lost literally the entire video because, well, basically the entire video. I lost half of the frames and a lot of the coloring was corrupted. You know, I think this is my favorite character model of Luigi. This version of him specifically. I don't know why. I've been considering buying Donkey Kong 64, but then every time I go and try and do so, I remember that I have to get the expansion pack, which is a whole completely different endeavor. And is it really worth getting an expansion pack to play Donkey Kong 64? Are you playing this on Dolphin Emulator? No, I'm playing this on a CRT TV hooked up to my Wii, and it's going to my Elgato. I'm too stupid to figure out how Dolphin Emulator works, and I don't think my computer would be able to handle streaming an emulator and OBS at the same time. But yeah, this is off a CRT. By proxy, a real GameCube. I'm using the Wii to play a GameCube game. Oh, oops. I might stream Dark Moon if I can figure out a way to get a DS with a capture card in it. I don't know how capturing DS footage works. Never tried. All I know is that you need a separate system with one built-in. Not the Wii Family Edition and Wii Mini. I didn't know there was a Family Edition, but no, I'm playing on an old... I believe this is one of the first models of the Wii. It's a 2006 Wii with the GameCube controller ports on the side. I know they did eventually make a version that removed internet connection and GameCube ports. But yeah, I'm using one that has GameCube compatibility built in. Semicolon J. Hello, semicolon. I'm kind of annoyed that... I mean, I'm grateful that that one video has so many views on my channel. Whoops, you have to put the CD in your computer. I think that's what 20 of my new subscribers are here for. I'm just kind of annoyed by the fact that that video, of all my videos, is the one that just defines my channel at this point. And all my other videos have, like, a maximum of 80 views. By no means am I complaining, but I just wish that video wasn't the one that got so many views. There we go. On the topic of new uploads, I'm considering doing an Oni Plays animated. Not sure which clip in particular, but that's always an option. Along with that, I'm sure I'm gonna find some other audio from... Typically when I animate something, I just find some funny audio on YouTube, and I want to give my spin on it. I wonder if these fake doors, if they were meant to have something behind them in development, but they just never got to it, so they made them fake out. I have a PS3 and PS4. I have a PS4, it's a base model, but I don't, I mean, I use it sometimes, but I haven't used it recently. I've always wanted to get another PlayStation console, but I haven't gotten around to it. I was considering an original, maybe a PS2. I've always heard good things about the PS2. I'm on my Chromebook. It's an Acer Chromebook R13. Chromebooks, they're fine. I used to use one all the time, but it doesn't run Windows, so there's not a lot you can do unless you emulate, which I couldn't do because mine's an older model. It's from like 2014. I mean, if you're not trying to do like content creation, Chromebooks are fine. They're serviceable. It's touchscreen and flip. I'm currently streaming on my Asus VivoBook S15. I enabled Linux apps. Huh. Yeah, can you run Windows on Chrome? Can you emulate it? I know you can emulate Linux. Also, if you hear a dog barking in the background, apologies. There's not much I can do about that. Oh, whoops. There. Oh, that's obnoxious. What? Oh. Using a screen recorder on your Wii. Okay, I'm gonna take some time to explain to you my stream setup. So, okay, that was, oops. So I have a 3-prong AV cable. I have a 3-prong AV cable. It's the AV cables for my Wii go into this little plug here. It goes into my TV, but it also splits into this AV adapter, which goes to my Elgato, which plugs into my computer. It's kind of hard to... I'd show you, I'd turn my webcam, but my room's kind of a mess right now. I hope that didn't stain anything. What color of Wii do you have? Just a basic white Wii. When I dropped my mic, did it screw up the audio? Is it fine? But yeah, to answer your question, it is a white Wii. Oh my god. Okay. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Ugh. There. You know, I've always wondered if these ghosts were meant to be in the game at some point. It's always, like, I can't tell. Is that Japanese on there? Or is it just gibberish? But it's always amused me that they took the time to render these. And then they did nothing with them. Zero OS, Windows, Chrome OS, or Mac OS. I use Windows. I've always used Windows. I've never liked the look or the feel of Mac. Just a personal preference. What kind of window? Oh, Windows 10. I didn't even know there was a Windows 8 until a while ago. I just thought it went 95, 98, 7, and then 10. I guess I never bothered with Windows 8. I always either used 7 or 10. But currently I'm using 10. Oh, I was afraid of that. I should have vacuumed those. Oh my god, I'm doing really bad today. You know, out of curiosity, I've always wanted to own a Philips CDI, but they're really expensive. I'm pretty sure speedrun.com allows emulated runs of the game, just because it's very hard to come by CDI. The one good thing that came from Hotel Mario is the music. I really like the music in that game, specifically the main menu music. Where's this? Every time I play this game and I do the boo for this room, I can't find him. There would not be ghosts in the fridge. What is this, a video game? What is this, a video game? Okay. How is this? Okay, once again, another instance of it's just a video game, logic doesn't apply, but how would the door be burning and not burn down? The door itself? I guess the mansion doesn't exist, so the laws of physics don't really apply. They're taking an awfully long time to spawn the skeletons. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. Oops. I always thought the dog's escaping animation looked really funny. For whatever reason, again, it's another one of those things. Whenever I play this game, I think that you get the jewel in there by doing this, which isn't really, it doesn't make any sense. You're obviously supposed to tap on it, but I don't know. Ugh. When people ask me what my greatest accomplishment is, I tell them I'm 60th on the Cuphead speedrunning leaderboards, and I'm about 40 minutes apart from the world record, which is really, really bad. When people ask me for my greatest accomplishment, I tell them I repaired a GameCube. This boss, I mean, it's very cool visually, but it's always been really annoying to deal with them. I don't think you can kill them in one go. I think, well, I mean, that applies to all bosses, but this one's particularly stubborn. This boss, it's especially hard on 3DS, because I'm using an older 3DS model with no C-stick. I can't imagine it'd be any easier on a new 3DS XL with the weird little nipple camera. But it's especially hard on 3DS. It took a lot longer than I'm willing to admit. I'd imagine the portrait I get is going to be bronze, because I've already let him go like 4 separate times at this point. How does... It must be really easy to snap Egad's neck. His head is so bulbous that I feel like even the slightest tap would snap it. I want to snip his hair. It's obnoxious. Pretty sure Area 3 is the longest part of the game. It might be Area 2. No, it's definitely Area 3. You gotta go get all the Mario's artifacts. Uh, I watched the 2016 Ghostbusters reboot recently, and I thought it wouldn't be as bad. Maybe is the last time I saw it, and I don't think I laughed unironically even once. I laughed ironically at the wonton soup joke that they thought was so funny they had to repeat it 3 times. And the extra credit scene, the end credit scene, is it's a wonton soup joke. And it's even funnier the third time. The wonton soup joke. So nice you can tell it twice or thrice. Bill, I remember Bill Murray came on screen and he looked like he wanted to die the whole time. I'm taking the time to get the ghosts out of this area because you get extra cash if you do so. Oh yeah. Okay, I thought I was missing. I thought the missing one was the one in the well, but I guess I was wrong. There we go. Are there just no authorities in the Mushroom Kingdom? Like, there's no cops, or are they just all entirely useless? I'm sure I'm not the first to make this observation, but I think it's weird that a supposed a supposedly 24-year-old, which I don't buy that at all, Mario is going around doing what the hypothetical Mushroom Kingdom authority should be. Oh no, Mario, you're in 144p. Oh goody, Toad is gonna personally touch my memory card. He's gonna get his tiny little hands on it. Oops. Oh. That would have been funnier if I lined it up. Whoops. I always thought this animation looks really funny too. Oh. I believe there's a, yeah, there's a... Oh. This is embarrassing. No! Oh, goody. There goes Nintendo pushing their agenda that exercise is healthy. Oh no, I didn't mean to go on the ceiling yet. It's not yet time for that. Why are there... Okay, once again, this mansion isn't real. Within the universe, it's not real. It's a trap. But, like, why are there little... Why did they decide to put little flip pads up? Did they just think it'd be fun? I should probably stop trying to apply logic to stupid Nintendo games, but, I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't think I will. On the I also watched recently. I watched Minions because I thought how naive I was. I thought maybe it would be good, and I guess I hadn't learned my lesson from watching Ghostbusters 2016, but it wasn't at all. I think I laughed twice. And both times it was ironic. The movie also, I don't know if they were trying to imply it or not, but I believe the minions are essentially immortal because they've all been living in that cave since they stopped serving Napoleon. Unless it's a different generation of minions. I, why am I dissecting minion lore? This YouTube channel will now be exclusively analyzing Minions content. Every Friday I will cover the new developments in the Minions world. Oh goody, sucking up yarn off the ground. It's a part so fun you wish it were done. Just occurred to me that I never finished playing Origami King. I don't remember. I mean, it was alright from what I played of it. I think I got to like the 4th chapter and then I got stuck somewhere. I can't tell. Like, they brought back turn-based combat. They did away with the whole sticker system. But they still aren't willing to make it a traditional RPG. Which, like, I feel like 90% of the Paper Mario audience, it would literally print money if they just did that. I haven't finished Thousand Year Door either, for that matter. I think I got to the 2nd chapter, and then never finished it. Oh yeah, I bought an animation cell from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a Robotnik cell. I meant to make a video just showing it off, but I never did. I might go pull it from the shelf, but I'm kind of too lazy to get up, so probably not. I'm also too lazy to figure out what episode it's from. God, my back is killing me. I haven't streamed in a while because I haven't had a chair with a backside. I just recently found this old swivel chair that has a backside to it. Oh. I'm Moonswoggle. Plua. Oh. Oh my god. I get the game is supposed to be tougher here at this point, but they literally just crammed like 20 different ghosts into that hallway. There. Oh my god, Luigi realizes he's in a skybox. Only the most precise aiming on this channel. I take it back, this channel won't be minion lore. It will just be me attempting to hit the moon for about an hour in Luigi's mansion. – Oh. Please? Okay, there we go. My, what a glittering beauty. Never mind, I'll take this shortcut. I'll use the mirror. I wish they would have brought it back for Luigi's Mansion 3, that a lot of the stuff in this game, if you scan it with the Game Boy Horror, it'll give you a unique text box for each one. Oh. Okay, is there a specific method you're supposed to use to... Well, I mean, obviously there is, but I don't know it. Oh, okay. No, it's the two iconic twins, Scoville and Beauville. I have returned to spread my wisdom. J. Very insightful commentary. Thank you, semicolon. Fun fact, that sound effect there, the little spawning sound effect, that was originally meant to be the spawning effect for all ghosts in the game, the minor ghosts. I usually do fine at this boss, but I'm really sucking today. Please. There. Now on to Orville. I think one of the names might actually be Orville. Huh. I was right. I know nothing about this game. Don't know how to find the stream. This game is a cult classic. It's very short. I don't know what genre it'd be classified as. I don't think it really has a set genre. I mean, obviously horror, but like gameplay-wise, I have no idea what genre this fits into. There's probably a term for it. On the topic of you somehow stumbling upon this stream, the YouTube algorithm has a very weird way of recommending things. Sometimes it'll recommend you things that you don't care about in the slightest. How am I in Area 3 and I only have 15 booze? It's weird. No, you're not important. The papers labeled G are important. It's very pertinent, very important that everyone watching this stream must input J into the chat. I wonder what happened to my old memory card. I remember we had a memory card that I would use a lot, and it had lots of save data on it for various games, and one day it just goes missing. I still haven't found it to this day. But, like, I don't move memory cards particularly often. So I think losing a memory card specifically is weird. Because typically it just stays in the console. Not to get political, but this game makes me feel kind of J. Yeah, no, this game elicits J in all of us. Wonder how the Nostalgia Critic's doing. I haven't watched a video of his in years. Wonder if Doug Walker makes people call him Mr. Walker around the office. Or if he has them call him NC or just Doug. I think internet humor has come to the point where laughing at a letter is acceptable. There was a point where E was a meme for a while. I think there's so many layers of irony in modern day memes that it's now socially acceptable to laugh at an image of a letter. I wonder when the Among Us memes are finally gonna die, because it's having kind of like a big Chungus cycle where it starts out where everyone likes Among Us, people start making memes about it, people start making fun of people making memes about it, which spawns Amogus, and then people start making fun of Amogus, and then people making fun of people making fun of Among Us make fun of the people making fun of Amogus. Yeah, no, I've never... Amogus memes were funny for maybe, I'd say a month at most, not even, maybe like 2 weeks, and then they got oversaturated. It's like with Big Chungus. Big Chungus was funny for, I'd say, a week, and then it got ran into the ground by Redditors. Redditors steal everything good. Redditors are the reason we don't have anything nice. I get it, Reddit bad, but like, Reddit really, yes, Reddit is bad, Reddit bad. I think Amogus is on the same level as, like, I took an arrow to the knee. I think they're almost on that same level. I feel like I've only been sitting for like an hour and a half, but I feel like I'm gonna die of some sort of disease. Okay, goodbye, semicolon. Nice seeing you. I feel like I'm gonna die of deep vein thrombosis. Oh. Oops. I remember Nintendo support accidentally gave me money. Um, I messed up the code on a Nintendo eShop card. I scratched it too far to the point where you couldn't see the code. And so we showed proof that we had the card. And I called Nintendo support, and they put like $17 extra into my account, and I just never told them. I don't remember what I bought with those $17. I think I bought Mario Land 2 and Tetris. This was on the 3DS eShop. Why did I come back in here? I wonder, is King Boo meant to be dead Bowser, or is it implied that he's just wearing it? Well, I mean, he is literally wearing a suit, but are we made to believe that that's Bowser's body? But like, I probably sound like a crazy person right now, but I don't know. I mean, I guess Nintendo doesn't really like admitting that death is a concept because they can't have ghosts in a video game. They're paintings. They're not real ghosts. What am I supposed to be doing? Do I have all of Mario's things? Yeah, I do. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of A mashing, because I have to get through all this dialogue. This must be the best part of every speedrun of this game, is the solid minute and a half of getting through dialogue. I think, again, another very unpopular opinion here, but I really like this track in particular. I like the techno, piano-y sound of it. I'm not very musically inclined, so I can't really describe it in more nuanced terms. I wonder if the text is any faster in the Japanese version. I think typically in other languages, text speeds are faster for most games. Like, for instance, I'm pretty sure speedrunning Mario Sunshine on Italian is the most optimal way to speedrun it, because Italian is the fastest language. You know who Gus is? Yes, I know who Gus is. Among Us. I'm too experienced to fall for Among Us. Big chunk. Oh, that hurts. You thoroughly subverted my expectations. Was not expecting a Big Chungus reference. I think Big Chungus is probably... I think that meme got stale the quickest of, like, modern memes. Did I forget a boon here? Oh. I don't recall. I could swear I got the boon here, but I guess not. Now, if I remember correctly, you have to use water on the third floor in the attic. I never know which element to take up there. Okay. I wonder. I mean, obviously, never mind. I'm not even going to bear credence to the idea that the hunter was ever even considered. Okay, I was wrong. I need to bring ice in here. For those of you unaware, Nintendo Power made reference to a hunter ghost in the Safari Room in one of their promotional things for this game, and people speculated that there was a hunter ghost at some point, and that he would mount Luigi's head on a wall, because that's very realistic for a Nintendo game. And it's, I mean, obviously it's a joke, but some people, I think, took it seriously. Keep forgetting that there's only one place in this game where you can get ice besides the rooftop. Oh, well, I guess that's not true. There's Jarvis's room, too. Never noticed Luigi's nose had jiggle physics. I think it's weird that they only use the Smasher ghosts. They don't use them very much in this game, but they're on the box art. I mean, I guess they're meant to be more difficult for the later areas, but I always thought it was weird that they only appear in a casual playthrough. They don't appear very often. Can't believe I technically fell for a Gus joke on my own stream, on my own turf. Ugh. This is what I was talking about way back at the beginning of the playthrough. The latter half of the game, catching boos becomes going back and forth between rooms theater for 20 minutes. Okay, I believe it's time for Boolossus. This boss can be over in 5 minutes or 5 hours, depending on how stubborn the tiny little boos are. It's gonna make my capture card lag. Has my capture card been lagging? Forgot you can shoot out little balls of ice. I guess that's what you're intended to do when there's like 2 left. No. Ugh. This has always been one of the most annoying bosses in the game. This guy and Bogmire. Actually, how does a boo, a ghost that can go through objects, pierce themselves on a physical earthly object? Nintendo 0, me, gamers 1. I think I represent all gamers. I'm the gamer. If you're not tired of that boo sound effect yet, their little squeal, you will be. I hope it's... Is the game too loud? Can you even hear the game? There. Let me know if that's too loud. Oh, finally. I'm gonna be really mad if the game's been muted this whole time. Or basically muted. Oh my god, the portraits, they're almost all silver. Really shows you how skilled I am at this game. Oh, that one was bronze. I think orange is the worst color. Oh. Oh no. I forgot to water the plant. No. No. Well, now I can't 100% because I forgot to water the... Oh well, I can get a B rank. I'm no longer a true gamer. I was going up there because I wanted to make sure I got all the booze, but I just remember I did. That's embarrassing. completely screwed myself over. All because of a plant. If you, again, for those of you who don't know, if you water the plant for every area, you get a gem, which is worth like 20 million, I think. 20 million gold. And you get a second gem worth 20 million, jewel worth 20 million gold from getting all the booze, which adds up to 100,000, 100 million. And that's how you 100% the game. But of course, me being me, I didn't do that. No, I thought the power outage was later in this area. Didn't know it was gonna be this immediate. Great. I love getting stunned. I need to find the nearest bathroom in this game and find a mirror. Any mirror. Is there one in here? No, there's not. Go! Okay. I like how the toad's not here anymore. Does that just imply he got abducted for the duration of this blackout? I mean, I get it's to make it more spooky, but I like the implication that he just got abducted. Okay, I've adjusted the webcam to face me more. I've also subsequently realized that I need to go deal with what's-his-face on the floor above this. No, I'm gonna get hit. Okay, never mind. No, I'm not. I like how he just sits in the corner awkwardly. No, I'm pretty sure there's a secret ghost in here. A blue one. Oh well. If you hear random creaking, that's the swivel chair I'm on. It's very old and bad, to put it simply. Okay, I've made up for the one I lost in the previous room by getting that ghost. I've redeemed myself as a gamer. Where's the other... Are there no other ghosts in this room? Okay, there we go. Now, before I catch the boo, I need to clear all the sand, because it's impossible to navigate this room with it on the floor. No. Okay, using my masterful skills, I'm gonna, yeah, manipulate him to get into this, back into this room. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go relax my back for a second. I used to have a be right back screen on OBS, but I don't know what I did to it. Might have deleted it. Forgot my mic was muted. Okay, I'm back. I needed to lie down on a soft surface. You know, I always, whenever I pass this door, I always think that they were too lazy to include something here when developing it, so they just boarded it up, or they scrapped a room. Only recently did I realize that it's the secret room. I don't know how I didn't realize that before. Considering the Game Boy map makes it pretty clear that it's the secret room. It's another thing I wish they would have used the skeletons more. I like the skeletons. I haven't really been able to find the optimal level of volume for this game, to the point where you can hear me talking over it, but you can also hear the game. So please bear with me as I experiment. Oh goody, 300 health. That's not obnoxious at all. Did it go back in this room? No, it did not. Is it possible to get 2 of them at once? Oh, I guess it is. That answers my question. This is probably hard to watch. Or not necessarily hard to watch, just not fun to watch. Sorry in advance, I guess, if you're watching this in the streams and speedruns playlist. Okay, I'm gonna switch controllers. This black GameCube controller lacking its padding on the control stick really isn't doing it for me. I'll show it again. I showed it earlier. It doesn't have the padding on the analog stick, so whenever I put my thumb on it and I go like this, it hurts. I don't use the third-party one as often because it's... I mean, it's fine, it just doesn't feel the same as a real one. Specifically with the analog triggers. Oh my god. I'm a mess today. Well, that's not that bad, I guess. Oh my god, where is it? Oh well, I'll get it later. Ugh. Did they ever bring back the elements for another Luigi's Mansion game? I can't remember if you ever use the elements in Dark Moon. I know for a fact you don't use them in 3. Unless you count Luigi as an elemental. I don't. I wonder, is using the secret room a requirement? Well, I mean, it's not necessarily secret, but... I guess it is. Wait, no it isn't. There's a... What am I saying? I swear I know what I'm doing. This old TV I'm playing on, it's on its way out. Because every time I move it, it's a pretty hefty thing, and it's not built very well. You can see very subtle static on the screen, which doesn't happen with the other CRT I have. Someone typed in the chat. I can't tell if it's a scam or not. Looks like it. Never mind. I don't know. I probably should have started streaming earlier today. It took like 4 hours to set this all up. I was gonna stream from like 5 to 8, but then it ended up being from 9 to probably like 1:30. This is definitely the longest stream I've ever done. The only other streams I've done are Cuphead speedruns, and those only take like an hour. Wait, what floor is that? Oh yeah. Where am I going? Oh yeah. I constantly forget where I'm going, specifically with this game for some reason. I think I'm just infinitely worse at playing games when I'm live streaming. I wish this game had like just like an endless mode. It just constantly spawn ghosts. Specifically gold punchers, whatever they're called, the basic gold ones, because they're easily disposable. It's fun to capture them, just give them more health. That'd be fun. You would think by this point in the game they'd let you skip saving the game every time. I guess really the only solution to that is just pulling the memory card out. No, I'm not even gonna try and read that text. It's not worth it. I should probably try something outside of content creation, specifically live streaming. I'm kind of a boring person to watch. Because I don't really have many clever observations to make. None that haven't already been made. I'm kind of getting tired, but I set my mind on finishing this game, so I'm gonna do it in one sit through. At this point, I have no desire to water any of the plants because I can't 100% the game anyways. I might just Oh, I'll do it later, it's fine. When there's nobody watching, it feels like you're a talk show host trying to make small talk with nobody. Can't tell if the game is normally that laggy. Maybe it's just this room because there's a lot of objects. But I don't know, there's a particular... It looks like the frames are dropping. Oh no! Oh. Do lights just not come on in this room until I kill Jarvis? Oh, it's this thing here. No, I didn't... Thank you. I need to brighten up the capture card in the future. It's like really... Hold on, I'm gonna take some time to brighten it up because it's really ugly. Filters. Does that look any better? Never mind, I'm just gonna put it back on defaults. That's even worse. Whatever. I'll fix it in the future when I'm off stream. You people come for hardcore Luigi's Mansion gameplay, not me rambling. Maybe a combination of both, but never one or the other. Maybe that's what the game's supposed to look like and it's just brighter on the TV. I don't know. Yeah, only 10 more boos to go. I don't think I've ever failed this challenge. It's not particularly hard. I might have just jinxed myself. I should replay Mario RPG. I might do that on stream. I've been meaning to get an original cartridge, but they go for like 60, so... And I have it on SNES Classic, so... I think I have it on a Wii U Virtual Console, but it kind of looks... The colors are kind of dim. I used to have it on Homebrew. I think I deleted the files to make more space on that one SD card I used to have it on. I emulated it on Wii. Don't remember what emulator I used. Someone typed in chat just gibberish. Don't have much to say. For whatever reason, it holds comments for review. I guess it thinks it's gonna be spam. I guess if you're not a bot, whoever typed that, type something else to prove you have human intelligence. Okay, I guess that means you are a bot. Oh, never mind. Or perhaps you are still a bot and you just have conveniently timed spam to accompany the other spam. And they left. Pretty uneventful. You know, something that really annoys me is that they decided to give Rugrats a reboot in CG and it looks soulless and lifeless in CG. Yet they didn't give Jimmy Neutron a reboot, you know, a show that was in CG. I don't understand why they didn't do that. And all the Jimmy Neutron voice actors, to my knowledge, are alive. Unlike Rugrats, I'm pretty sure 2 of them are dead. I heard the new voice of Stu is kind of iffy. Just occurred to me that instead of walking all the way down to the basement, I could have just used the mirror in the secret room to get back to the main room. Oh well. I guess when I go back up there, I'll water the plants. Once again, the most annoying ghosts in the game, by a long shot, are the grabbers. I think the only ones that even come close to being as obnoxious are the blue ones. I forgot what they're called. Smashers? I don't know. It wouldn't let me tap on the barrel from that angle for some reason. No. What? Am I on sidestep? Yeah, my C stick isn't working at all. It's weird. How is this controller already not working right? It's basically brand new. Tried blowing in it. Let's see if that did anything. That's nice. I wonder how many different grunting noises they recorded of Luigi for this game. Because they really only use like 3 different kinds. I think I wish if they make another Luigi's Mansion game, I wish it's more, I hope it's more grounded, like the first one. Like Luigi's Mansion 3, they went back to having a single location, which I like, but the settings were really out there. Which, I mean, I get it, they need to branch out and do more things. There's only so much you can do with a mansion or a hotel setting without going like more out there with your ideas, but I do like how grounded the first game is. It feels like a real place. I think the most wacky the first mansion setting gets is maybe this room and the observatory. That's about it. Like, for the most part, this mansion feels like a real place. I guess they've been trying to get more grand with the setting each game, escalating from a mansion, a single mansion, to multiple mansions, to a hotel, which I guess is a logical progression. Am I really missing 7 boos? Normally, I'd have like 46 by this point. It's kind of obnoxious that I only have 43. I mean, I guess I have let a couple slide. Was I muted that whole time? Oh, it's muted for a good 2 minutes. If you hear clanking sounds, it's because I let my dogs in here. They like to sleep in here, and there's wood flooring, so their paws make noise. That was some crisp frame rate there. Well, that was like at least 5 frames. I don't know what it is. I can swear the game, like, I've seen other people capture footage of it and it does not look this dark and grimy. I don't know. I guess I'll try and fix it off stream, but I don't know why it looks like that. It doesn't. It's a lot brighter on my TV. There's a lot of stuff on the floor, so if you hear them, that's also my dogs stepping on things. Should probably move those. Alright, welcome to the best segment of the stream entitled, I go around looking for the other 4 boos that I'm missing. Well, I mean, it's about to be 4, but, I need to find the other 4 boos before I can go to King Boo. It's not a requirement, I've just always held that I want to beat the game with all 50. If I don't, I mean, I already forgot the plant to water it, so I've kind of messed up there. I need to redeem myself. Just realized that I took the wrong doorway. Van Gore is over here. Now, if you ask me, Van Gore is one of the funniest puns. You get it? It's a play on words. I feel like I'm 80. I have to... my back. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, new segment of the stream entitled I Mess Up Capturing the Ghosts for 30 minutes. I'd suggest you leave if you don't want to see that. I do like, I hate the new ghost designs for the rest of the series. Like, these look like they could be dead Mario characters, but the rest of them just look like generic Illumination minion looking things. I hate them. Hold on, I need to move some things. Okay. I moved some stuff around so my dogs can sleep properly. Come on. Let go of all three. Aren't I good? Yippee-dee. I needed a rhyme for 3. Wow. Very impressive that the GameCube could manage all those particle effects all at once, and the frame rate didn't even dip that much. Hey, what are you doing? My dog just tried to go into my closet. Ugh. I imagine this stream has no rewatch value. At least with my speedruns, that's somewhat entertaining. Oh, oops. I wasn't paying attention. Now I'm gonna get a silver portrait. Amazing. I should count how many times I have to open and close a door to catch this one boo. I'm doing pretty well, surprisingly. Okay, that's 3. Wow, only 3 times. Impressive. Alright, now welcome to the segment I'd call me searching the mansion for the 4 boos I missed throughout the playthrough. Once again, no real observations here because this is pretty monotonous, just searching rooms, catching boos. If you join the stream at this point, hi. I'm catching all the boos that I missed throughout the playthrough because I'm stupid and I let some get away. So it's gonna be a lot of me going in and out of rooms. Oh, have I found one? Sometimes there's not actually a boo in the room. It's just a bunch of traps that they planted and that I never set off. Oh, I remember Boo and Swoggle. Thought I caught them. Ugh. Well, okay, this stream is officially broken 3 hours. I'll bet you it's in a really obvious room that I neglected to check. I don't think the boos can even spawn in bathrooms. Because they're so small. If you're new, hello. Okay, goodbye. I wish I wouldn't have done a webcam stream, but for the sake of consistency, I'll leave it on. Oh, goody, it just had to go through the most inconvenient wall for me. Couldn't have gone to the left. How hard would it be to get 2 boos in a room at once? I wonder. If it's even possible. Like, I mean 2 boos out of objects. Like, I know it's possible to have 1 boo and an object still hidden and 1 boo still in the room, floating around, but, how hard would it be to get 2 boos visible in 1 room? The game could not just let me have that at 0 health. They made me go to the other room. I'm willing to bet that the other 2 boos are somewhere on like the 3rd floor, and I'm gonna have to go all the way back up there. Well, I have to anyways, because I wanted to water the plants, but... I guess I can get them on the way. Are there any other rooms I've not checked? I already checked this room, never mind. There's no boo in here. At least I can water the plants out here. Okay, I've only got one more boo to backtrack. It just occurred to me that I haven't done this trick. If you blow the fan, you can get some dollars, some very valuable pieces of paper labeled G. I always do that whenever I do a playthrough, but ironically this playthrough I forgot to water the plant out by the doghouse, which is like the most important part of a playthrough, because that's how you 100% the game, but it's whatever, I guess. I'm still coming to terms with my loss. I'm trying to think of rooms I haven't backtracked to yet. For the possible last boo. Wow, that was impressive. 2 viewers left at the exact same time. I guess while not doing anything, I can go into the secret room. Maybe that has a boo in it. Another thing I forgot to do earlier. Oh goody, it has ice elementals. Of course, I don't have an ice elemental right now. So there's nothing I can do. Where's the mirror in here? No! Oh my god. Go! Get me out of here. Ugh, I didn't know you needed fire. I guess the game assumes that you're coming in there earlier, so you have a fire, so it's my fault, I guess. I thought I would have been done with this playthrough like half an hour ago. You know, I was trying to draw the Pope the other day for an animation. Don't ask what. It has something to do with someone named Matthew Patricks. Okay, I'm making an animation about how MatPat gave him Undertale. And, like, his Steam code expired or something. Pretty stupid. I was trying to draw him the other day, and I couldn't get his little chin gobble quite right. I can do fat rolls, but his chin, he doesn't really have one per se. It's kind of just like, it's hard to describe. If you Google an image of him, you'll know what I mean. Okay, so apparently my brother logged in on my account and typed poopy balls, which is the peak of comedy. I just retracted the message. I don't know who gave him the login. Okay, it looks like I was right. The final boo is in here. Was it worth it to collect every single boo? Probably not. I keep on forgetting the Game Boy Horror isn't mapped to Y, it's X. At least if you want to pull it up and do this. I guess we'll go water the plants on the roof now. And then once I've done that, I'll go fight King Boo. To anyone watching this, I'm any new incoming viewers, I'm going to the rooftop to go water the plants that I neglected to water earlier. Riveting gameplay, I'm aware. One of the main reasons I do these streams, besides enjoying them personally, is to boost watch time on the channel. Usually they bring in a lot because they're like 3 hours compared to my 10-second animations that I post every once in a blue moon. Okay, now I can go all the way back down, or at least find the nearest mirror, and get back down to the main room, and end this playthrough. I'm sorry if I've been boring. I try not to be. Oh, I just realized I didn't go to a mirror. Oh well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to go down there manually. Only the best room in the game. Did I collect the key? Okay, I did. You know, it's kind of comforting when there's no one watching, because that means I don't have to attempt to be funny. I have a brief period of not having to try. Did they change his design for the 3DS one? I can't remember. Maybe they just kept it. time for the big final showdown. I like how the entire mansion is just hell now. I mean, I guess whatever is inside the painting, it makes sense. I've spent this entire stream complaining about video game logic. You know, personally, I mean, this final boss is serviceable, but it's a bit underwhelming. I mean, I guess it's simple, but effective. I don't know how long I'll keep this stream public for. I might make it unlisted after about a month. It's usually what I do with my streams, so then people can watch them if they miss them. Alright, this playthrough is about to be over. I think that was one of my worst playthroughs of Luigi's Mansion ever, in terms of me being good. I think I played abysmal. Did I control his vacuum for a second? I heard the sound. I was holding L. Maybe I'm hearing things. I managed a golden portrait for the final boss, King Boo, and what's his face, Bowser. Mostly silver portraits here, though. I wonder why they chose 23 to be the final number. I feel like 25 makes more sense. 76 million. That's like a B rank. I don't know. I guess I can put the controller down. Ugh. I never realized how rigid that animation is. What is he doing with his arms? Is that motion capture? Oh, I forgot to say I really like this end credits music. It's one of my favorite end credits tracks. One of my favorite songs in general from video games. It's really catchy. I have to sit through the end credits to get my rank. I could just Google how much gold is required for what ranks, but I'm too lazy to do that. 'Cause I guess the world record for any percent no out of bounds is 59 minutes and 21 seconds. Three hours, 34 minutes, and 10 seconds. Alright, here comes my ranking. I'm thinking a B or a C. Is that a B? B. Oh well, I'll take it. I would have gotten an A had I watered the freaking plant. Okay, well, to anyone watching, that's it. That's the end of the stream. I don't really have much to add here. I'm gonna end the stream. It was nice talking to people in chat. Might do this again at some point. But anyways, goodbye. I'll try and see why the gameplay is so grimy and ugly. But without further ado, I'm going to stop the stream now.